So being a teacher at some points can be pretty difficult.
Teachers are not paid enough in the United States of America. This is a statement you might have heard before. The issue of teacher pay is a somewhat well-known issue, yet not much is being done about it. So, how are teachers paid so little in the first place? The average pay for teachers in the United States is $47,000 to $48,000 a year. In New Mexico, they make around $44,000 to $58,000 a year. This is the second lowest paying job requiring a bachelor's degree in the ranks of culinary arts and theological studies. As well, private school teachers make barely $36,000 across the U.S. There are two main ways teachers are paid in the United States. Teachers are paid by a system known as teacher merit pay in some congressional districts of the United States. Teacher merit pay pays teachers based on their students' test scores. Some flaws of the system are that it encourages all teachers to teach the same way, as if someone finds one method to improve test scores, everyone will want to use it to increase their own salaries. It makes education seem like a business. In businesses, the best workers are promoted. With teacher pay, the best teachers don't get promoted, but they do get more money. However, education is not a business. It's a tool and a system to make society better for everyone. The assessing process is often not in-depth enough. Principals of schools do the assessing of teachers, but they only spend around 10 to 15 minutes assessing at a time. This leads to not enough info being used. As well, the principal could be biased towards colleagues they are friends with and biased against ones they aren't in favor of.
The first few years as a teacher, you get paid on levels. So it's a level 1, means you're an introduction teacher, and then that means basically you've come pretty much straight out of college and you're in the classroom. So the pay for introduction level 1 teacher is pretty low, which is very difficult to not only support yourself and live, but if you have a family, then it's even more difficult to live off $1,400 a month. That's pretty much below the poverty level. After the first 2 years, then you can move up to a level 2, which makes it a little bit easier. In the state of New Mexico, your pay at that point is around $800 to $900, close to $1,000, depending on if you do other things, every 2 weeks. And that makes it somewhat livable. It's still pretty hard to do that with a family, though, and live.
But what we see is that there are certain teachers that go above and beyond and put in a lot more hours than other teachers. I was a teacher, and there were teachers who would come in an hour before school started. They were involved with clubs for children at school. They were there after school ended. It would be kind of, let's say there's a salesperson, and you sell $1 million worth of real estate. And there's another realtor that's selling, $50,000 worth. But they're going to get paid the same amount, even though they are selling a lot more. So you kind of see, is that fair for those teachers that are putting in so much extra time?
Joseph Roussillon was a college professor at George Washington University. He and some other professors voiced their opinion on the payment they got. After this, the university wanted to fire them, but they only ended up firing a few. Because the university did not really care about the loss of professors, because most college professors are on a one-semester contract, because the college wants to hoard money and wants to have the most of it can get. Most professors also have no time to look after their students due to them having to get a second or a third job. The issue with this is that it might discourage other people from becoming teachers. As well, teachers now could become discouraged, and that could lead to a worse education system for everybody. There are also some states that teachers can get paid better in than most other states. Some of those states are Washington, D.C., Massachusetts, New Jersey, California, and Alaska. They all pay their teachers in the $50,000 to $60,000 range. Also, some ways you can help your teachers more directly is to donate money to Office Depot, because it might help them continue to fund their Star Teacher program, which gives teachers discounts on school supplies. You could also just give your teachers a big stash of money on a big holiday like Christmas, or just at any time, really. Teachers could also create an after-school program, because some states pay them more for that.
To not treat teachers as a one-size-fits-all, but as individuals. And so those are the couple of things that I say that we really need to look at. So there's a couple of solutions that we have right now, that I'm hoping that in time those are solutions that New Mexico chooses to try.
Overall, teacher pay is not a very well-known issue, but steps are being taken to fix it. So, let's keep helping the people that help us transfer into adulthood and the real world. As Aristotle once said, education is the best provision for the journey to the old age.